Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're going to go over our DLR for Wednesday, day 3, week 7. You guys are moving right along, man. Can you believe we're on week 7 already? So here we go. Here we are. We have a really screwed up sentence here, and let's see if we can't figure it out. Of course, we read, edit, and write. We know that. Okay, so I seen a poster at school that said, "Enter the school writing contest." Now, who can tell me what the tagline in this sentence is? Who can tell me what the tagline in this sentence is? Who can tell me? Adam, my main man. What's the at school that said? All right. So now we know what's saying what. The tagline tells us. But what should separate the tagline from the speaking part? Where does it go? After said. Very good. Should it be I seen? It should be I saw. Right? It should be I saw a poster at school that said, comma, "Enter the school writing contest." It should be, because it's on the poster that way, right? Period. Right? And remember, what do we hug the speaking part with? No, they're not commas. What are those? What are those? Quotation marks. Very good. We hug the quotation mark, or the speaking part, with quotation marks. So let's read it one more time. I saw a poster at school that said, "Enter the school writing contest," period. That looks good to me. Let's move right along to number 2. I righted a story about an elephant that can draw and paint. Sophie, your hand shot up like a spring. What do you see there? Wrong. It should be what? Wrote. I wrote a story about an elephant. I think elephant is not spelled right. Who knows how to spell it? Killian.
Elephant is spelled E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T.
A-N-T, not U-N-T. Elephant, right? I wrote a story about an elephant that, not can, but what would it be?
Nose.
I'm going to say could. I wrote a story about an elephant that could draw and paint. What do we need at the end?
Period.
You'd be surprised at how many of you left off a period or didn't capitalize at the beginning and got a 0 out of 2 for that sentence. That's a silly way to lose points, is it not? Okay, let's move it right along. It says, for this one here, it says, use context clues to figure out the meaning of the bold word. Okay? That bold word happens to be compete. Then write the meaning on the line. So let's look for clues, the context clues. It says a lot of students entered the contest to compete for first prize. Here are the clues that help me understand what compete is. Contest, let me do this. Contest and prize, right? So what does compete mean? Yes. To try and beat other people
For a prize.
at something, right? Yeah, that makes sense. The other class said simply to try to win. All right, good.
Or it could mean to go up against somebody.
To go up against somebody, right? When you're in a competition, right? Yeah. All right. So let's look at the last one, the next one, 4, right? It says the directions. Notice what I'm doing first. I'm reading what? I'm reading the directions. Draw a line between the root word and the suffix of the underlined word. Then write the meaning on the line. Well, here's the underlying word. I'm going to write it out nice and big. Someone go up and point to the root word. Riley, Jewel of the Nile, point at the root word. Point to it or circle it with your finger. The root word. Stand up, honey. Come on, man. You can do it. There we go. Yeah, that's right. So the root word here is right, right? So the root word is W-R-I-T, right is the root word. Now, what is the suffix? Someone go up and circle the suffix. David Sharp. The suffix is ER. Notice, wait a minute, the root word is W-R-I-T-E, and the suffix is W-R-I-T-E-R. So should we do it like this? No.
Would that make it say
We've got a consonant comes before that vowel there, okay, before the E. We're going to drop the E, and we're going to add the suffix ER, okay? So what does ER and OR mean? What do those suffixes, they have their own definition. What does it mean? I'll tell you. It means person. No, it means person who. Person who. So, writer then means what?
someone who writes?
A person who writes. So the definition is a person who writes. You guys get that? All right, so actually what I'm going to do is the definition is a person who, and then I'll put writes in a different color so you understand. That OR or ER means, that suffix means a person who. So writer means person who writes. What about actor? What does that mean? Raise your hand if you know. Actor, what does that mean? McKenna.
A person that acts.
The person that acts. A creator. Who is that? A person who creates. Are you getting it? Wait a minute. Didn't you not give me the root word in your answer? You said a person who acts. Act is the root word. A person who creates. Create is the root word. See what you just did there? You don't even realize you're doing it. That's awesome. We're going to get into prefixes and suffixes here real soon, man. Real fun business. Once you do that, you're going to increase your vocabulary by thousands of words. Tadero.